If you can hear a barking sound, you can ignore that. It's basically my dog. He's outside. So, I wanted to talk about something I figured out recently. I didn't figure it out, I understood recently. I was watching a podcast from the Muslim guys. I think that's the name of the podcast. No, it's the Muslim money experts. The Muslim money guys. Something along those lines. The Muslim money experts. Exactly. So it was their first episode, and they invited my all-time favorite fighter, Khabib Nurmagomedov. So they call him the Eagle, brilliant UFC fighter, known best for the fight with Conor McGregor. And they invited him on, and he's a very traditional man. He's a very traditional fighter. He grew up in Dagestan in Russia. He grew up on a farm, in a very traditional household. Every day was just school, come home, train, do homework, go to sleep, school, come home, train, do homework, go to sleep. That's it. That was his whole life. And he always believed in God. God was his guiding factor. So something very exceptional I saw in his podcast with the Muslim money guys was this one particular segment where he mentioned about the fact that nobody cares. And I didn't understand this in the beginning. So how he goes about it is, yeah, you have personal problem, you have family problem, nobody cares. Nobody cares. And with or without you, there is going to be champion. That's it. Those are his exact words. So I watched that a couple of times, and first it hit me in a very, what do you say, nihilistic manner. Yeah, I mean, nobody cares. So what's the point? Nobody cares. What's the point of even doing anything? Like, nobody cares. So even if I give up, it's fine. So if I want to give up, if I want to stop, if I want to just take things easy in this life, nobody cares. It's fine. I'm just one in a few billion people. It's okay. I can live a normal life. And then I watched it again, and I watched a couple of his other podcasts, and he was talking about how at one point his ribs had broken. So he had asked his dad whether it's okay for him to retire, and it's basically give up before he even became a world champion in 2018. His dad said, I mean, if you want to give up, give up, no problem. But if you want to become a champion, you have to know that there is no other way. If you want to give up, fine, this is your choice, no problem. But if you want to become a champion, world champion, it's not going to be an easy path. It's something you have to do. And with or without you, there is going to be champion. So that really hit me. Because if you think about it, nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's such a nihilistic expression, nobody cares. You're alive or you die, nobody cares. But then, just change how you see that, right? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares whether you're alive or you're dead. Nobody cares whether you do this or you do that. Nobody cares if you choose this path or this path. Nobody cares. What a brilliant and amazing thing about life. Nobody cares. If you choose to become a champion, nobody cares. It's your own choice. If you choose to go down the average normal route, no problem, nobody cares. This hit me, and it just got into my head, The fact that nobody cares should be like a main motivational factor. Because that just means, okay, fine, we are worried about what other people are going to say about what we do. Fine, natural, it's a human tendency. But nobody cares. On a large general scale, nobody really cares that much anyway. So why are we worried? And the ones that do, we need to make them proud. Like our loved ones, like our family members, stuff. But in general, nobody cares. So that's amazing, right? And I think the one thing I want to put forward with this video is, it's very often possible that we think, okay, what's the other person going to think? It's natural. It's easy to read the quotes on Instagram like, oh, let's not care what anyone else thinks. Oh, their opinion means nothing to me. Okay, fine. It's easy to read on an Instagram reel. But in reality, most decisions that human beings take are based on what other people say. And there are some that should be taken like that, because you can't just live like an anarchist only doing what you want to. But as a general rule, nobody cares. Our life is our own. We pray to God, He guides us, we do what we have to. Nobody cares. So if you have a dream, you're pursuing it, you have a goal, you have a vision, you have a life that you want to live, you have things that you want to do, and if there's anything holding you back, just remember, nobody cares. Nobody cares. So go for it. Go crazy. Be the most monstrous, animalistic version of you trying to achieve your goals. Be the most dedicated person that you can be, because nobody cares. In the end, this is your life. So that's awesome. I mean, as we're ending the month of May and we're going to enter June, and there's, I think, now sharp 7 months left in the year. Come on, this is your sign. There's nothing else to do. Literally, nobody cares. Go harder. That's it. So, hope you had a great month in May, and I'll see you in the next video. Damn. Awesome. This month is awesome. Have a great June. Have a great June. I'll see you.